Good morning. It is 6:31 a.m. on Tuesday, April 11th, 2017. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Did my taxes yesterday. Got some cleaning done that I've been putting off, and it was some visible cleaning too. It was, countertop clutter, which is good for my mental health, I think, to have that resolved. Uh, I tend to, clean in spurts, but it's fine. Having my taxes done is definitely something that I tend to put off, partly just because it really doesn't take very long once I make myself do it. Still just use the 1040 Easy form, and yeah, so that's done. Nice to have that resolved, and so moving forward. I still need to book some travel plans for a couple of weekends from now. Doing a family reunion-y type of thing. And otherwise, I'm just kind of, plugging forward. I didn't talk about Logan yet because when I saw it on Saturday, on my birthday, the next one of these videos was Sunday, where I was doing a rewatch of Avatar: The Last Airbender. So, let's talk about Logan. It's really good. If you're not familiar, Logan is the most recent of the Wolverine movies, starring Hugh Jackman, set in the X-Men universe. Although, it'll be interesting to see what they do with future X-Men movies, just given that this one takes place in the future and purports to be telling a kind of really almost the end of the X-Men storyline. Wolverine and Professor X are really the only characters from the X-Men that are remaining, and even though they never really go into the details of what happened to everybody else, it's hinted at as being a not happy end. And so the whole feeling of the story is centered around this sort of winding down and ending of things. At the same time, that's paired with the future for this little girl that Logan has to take care of. And I don't think it's too much of a spoiler to reveal that the girl is it's a little bit of a spoiler, but the girl is a clone of Wolverine. They don't spend a lot of time getting into detail for why she's a girl clone, but she is. That's what happened. So there. Um, but she's great. If you don't already know, Laura Kinney, aka X-23, is currently the person wearing the mantle of the Wolverine in the comics. Luna, hey. Shh. No. She is, I believe, something around the range of 19 in the comics. Here in the movie, she is considerably younger. I'm going to guess like 11 or 12. But it's still a great story because we have Wolverine, who has been very much worn down by the world, is preparing to kind of just run away from everything and never look back. And is kind of just despairing that there's ever going to be anything good for him again. And then he kind of meets up with this girl, and she kind of gives him some hope for the future, even though the world is still a nasty place. And all of this is done in the context of an R-rated Wolverine movie, which means that Wolverine's claws have always been an imperfect fit for a PG-13 character because the obvious things that they do, they can't really show. But boy, they show them here. So, yeah, plenty of slashing people with adamantium claws in this movie. Various other horrific deaths. But that's kind of just that's what you want in an R-rated Wolverine movie, right? But it's very good. The actress that they get playing young Laura is excellent. We've got Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart, both great as their respective characters. Just good stuff. It's a very well made movie. I recommend it thoroughly if you have any interest in an R-rated Wolverine movie. So I'll leave it there, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for 5 more minutes.